This week, badminton's best have rendezvoused in Rennes, the medieval city in Brittany in northwestern France. Welcome to the Glass Arena for the second session on quarterfinals day at the YONEX French Open, the fifth of 6 Super 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour Finals trophy is brought into the arena. And the World Tour Finals is just for the best of the best, the culmination of the World Tour, where only the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines will qualify. So second session on quarterfinals day, and we start with men's doubles. The veterans from Indonesia, Ahsan and Setiawan, yesterday showed they are still a pair to challenge the best when they defeated last year's winners and the current world #1s. Today they face the might of China's CHN and Yi. Then it's women's doubles and a chance for history to be made. Lambert and Tran are trying to become the first home pair in any doubles discipline to reach the semi-final at the French Open. But Matsumoto and Nagahara are former champions here and therefore will start as favourites. Men's singles follows that, and another chance for history to be created. Former world champion Lo Ken Yu is trying to become the first Singaporean in a semi-final at this event. But he's up against former champion and 2-time finalist Xiu Qi of China. We would then return to men's doubles, and the former world #1s, Alfian and Ardianto, can regain their #1 status, but only if they win this French Open title. They're up against the informed pair of Astrup and Rasmussen, who have contested 5 finals in their last 8 tournaments. We then finish with another men's singles, an intriguing prospect with the World Championship silver medalist Kodai Naraoka against the beaten finalist from 4 years ago, Jonathan Christie, in a repeat of last year's quarter-final encounter. Well, with men's doubles being our first quarter-final of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. You can immediately see 3 pairs from Indonesia, 2 from Denmark and 2 from China. So only 4 different nationalities makes it the least diverse of all 5 disciplines. 4 seeds at quarter-final stage. And as you can see in the bottom half of the draw, the 2 quarterfinals have already taken place, and both pairs unseeded in the bottom half of the draw. So this men's doubles really is very intriguing indeed. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me is Steen Pedersen, former head coach of the Danish national team. And I think that's fair comment. Men's doubles appears wide open.
Totally open at the moment, and it's going to be very interesting to see these last 2 semi-finals.
The quarterfinals today.
Quarterfinals it is.
Here come the veterans from Indonesia, Mohamed Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan. They've been semi-finalists here. That was way back in 2015, and quarter-finalists 2 years ago. So this a third quarter-final as a pair. My goodness, didn't they play well yesterday, beating last year's champions and the current world #1s, as I was telling you. One final this year for the Indonesian pair, that was the All England Championships. But 2 giants of men, Wu Yuchen and Wu Xuanyi of China, the #8 seeds, and of course the man leading them out, Wu Yuchen, Olympic silver medalist with his former partner Li Junhui. They haven't actually made a final this year, but they're looking to reach their 3rd semi-final of 2023. Well, this, I can tell you, will be a 5th meeting between these 2 pairs. And of the previous 4, well, this pair we're looking at from China have won 3 of them. But the last time they played at the All England Championships, it was Ahsan and Setiawan. Of course, they must have won that match at the All England Championships, because I've just told you they reached the final. And that was in the quarter-final in Birmingham.
On my right, who's Ahsan to serve. receive. Receive. Yes. Okay.
So I believe that the Chinese pair won the toss of the coin and have chosen ends. I think that was right, wasn't it, Steen?
That's correct. They've chosen to start on the near end of the court.
Well, Steen and I were talking yesterday about Ahsan and Setiawan will surely go down as one of the greatest men's doubles pairs of all time. Three-time former world champions, gold at the Asian Games, All England champions. And Mohammed Ahsan, at the age of 36, from Palembang in South Sumatra. That equates to 5'8" in height. Former world number ones, and for this man, the 39-year-old Hendra Setiawan, playing in his 14th French Open Championship. Well, he's been a two-time winner of this event with his former partner, the late Marcus Kido. And you have to go back to 2008 and 9 for his two titles at this event. Well, in the first round, they beat last year's beaten finalists, Lu Qingyao and Yang Pohan, and then beat last year's champions, Ranki Reddy and Shetty, the current world number ones, and beat them in 3 thrilling games. If you were with us yesterday, you would have enjoyed that. I certainly did. It was a wonderful match to watch. So to their opponents, the Chinese pair, this is Wu Xuanyi, who is 29 years of age, and he's tall, isn't he? 6'2.5", that equates to. Have been world number 2 pair. As a combination, that was from the end of May, earlier this week, 2 weeks at number 2 in the world. But this man, Liu Chen, as you can see, is a former world number 1 with his former partner, Li Junhui. He's even taller, 193, that equates to 6'4". And as far as their matches so far, well, they both beat the European champions in the first round, Lamsfors and Seidel from Germany, and then beat Jin Yong and Na Sung Xiang of Korea in 3 games, an hour and 2 minutes for their second round match yesterday. So, as far as these two pairs are concerned, Steen, I was giving you the head-to-heads as we look at our court officials who are from England and Iran. And the most important, I suppose, the last encounter won by the Indonesians.
Yeah, impressive at the All England. So that puts a nice complexion to this match here, that they've won the last encounter, where I would normally have the Chinese as the favorites.
Yeah. So the Chinese coaching bench, Chen Chi-chu. Yeah, and for the Indonesians, Ariono Miranat.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yu Chen and Xuanyi, China. And on my left, Mohammed Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan, Indonesia. Mohammed Ahsan to serve to Liu Chen. Love all. Play.
So the first quarter-final of our evening session on court 1 getting underway.
1 love.
Well, I know, Steen, that you're a big fan of Liu Chen and his reading of the game at the front of the court.
I am.
just long of the back line.
2-1.
So do you think it will become a battle of who controls the front of the court then, whether it's Liu Chen or Hendra Setiawan?
Yeah, I think it might be, but I also think the Chinese have chosen to play the near side of the court first here, so they can rely on their defense, and thus either looking to win the first game or making it very, very tough for Ahsan and Setiawan.
2-all.
At least that's what I think is the Chinese plan, to sort of signal to the Indonesians that if you want to get past us, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
Tough match, long match.
Yeah, it's a good serve from Setiawan.
3-2.
It's quite astonishing to think 15 years ago he won this title. Only the second year in the Super Series era.
Service over. 3-all.
Missed it. Just wide.
4-3. Oh. 5-3. Service over. 4-5.
Well, appears to just be asking his coach whether some shot that they played earlier on in the rally, whether it would have gone long of the back line.
Oy, oy.
5-all.
What happened there? Do you think he changed his mind?
I don't know, but it's not the best start for Wu Xuanyi.
Service over. 6-5. Oh! 7-5.
Nice drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lovely, lovely change of pace from Wu Xuanyi.
8-5.
Look at that. Really looked as if he was going to give it a hard smash. Checked the shot at the last moment. It's nice. They're really running away with this, aren't they?
Yeah.
9-5.
4 straight points.
We saw yesterday when Ahsan and Setiawan were playing Rankireddy and Shetty, that Ahsan was vulnerable when he was made to change direction. When he could move
10-5.
sort of in an attacking way or straight forward, straight to the side, then it's okay. But the direction change, that's a challenge for him.
Yeah, well worked. And they needed that
Service
because it had
over.
been 5 straight
6,
points to the Chinese
10.
combination.
Service over.
So into the mid-game interval.
Interval.
And the Chinese number 8 seeds, Liu Chen and Wu Xuanyi, with a comfortable lead, a 5-point advantage.
Oh. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Oh. 11-6. Play.
So 11-6 the advantage for the Chinese pair. That's, I think the Indonesians do need to try and be a little more proactive at the front of the court.
Yes, I think that's what they probably have discussing, how to cope with the service situation.
Service over.
Dare follow forward there.
12-7.
Setiawan.
It's landed in, hitting against the drift. Chinese combination at the moment.
7. Service
fault called, and the shot was short anyway.
Service over.
Too high, called on Ushwani.
13.
Service judge Chachian from Iran.
Done by Liu Chen.
Service over.
Knowing that Setiawan was going to challenge at the net. Step forward and closed it down. Here it comes. Look at that. The moment he senses that his partner is playing a drop shot, he's stepping forward to the net.
Finds the net.
15-8.
Well, Liu Chen and Hendra Setiawan are very good friends off court. Last time we were in Indonesia, that's a service error.
Service over. 9.
Liu Chen was
15.
invited to Hendra Setiawan's house to meet the family and have dinner.
I think he's stated, Liu Chen, that
10,
Setiawan
15.
was his idol growing up.
Yeah. Dear.
Service over. 16-10. $17-10.
This is all happening a little too quickly, I suspect, for Indonesian fans. Haven't played 10 minutes yet. And that's long as well.
18-10. Service over. 11-18.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. I think the lift was a little short, though, Steen, don't you?
Service over.
Yeah, that's what
19.
oftentimes
11.
happens.
Oh, yes, it was very short.
Yeah, try to get some height on the lift to make the shuttle drop down vertically, make the timing more difficult.
So already it is game
20.
point opportunities.
Game point 11.
And we have reached the 10-minute mark so far.
Almost like a training exercise. Attack against
Service
defense.
over.
Yeah.
12-20.
I think Liu Chen has been very alert at the net. Played magnificently, not really given any big chances away to the Indonesians. And Oh Xuan-yi also from the backcourt applied pressure. Hit outside of the body like we see there.
So on their second game point opportunity,
First game won by
the
Liu
Chinese
Yuchen.
combination
Oh
converts.
Xuan-yi, 21-12.
Umpire confirming that scoreline of 21-12. And my goodness, the Indonesians are going to have to up their game in this second if they're to get through this quarterfinal.
Nanti berarti ngadu depannya siap. Kalau bola separuh, nggak perlu kencang-kencang ya. Mainin kutak-ketiknya, mainin aja. Ya. Terus kalau lagi bola-bola panjang gitu, jangan dikencengin lagi. Karena kan bagus, drive-nya bagus. Turunin aja, asal drive datar, asal turun aja. Ya. Sama serangannya kasih dulunya malah.
很好啊，不该加不起。哦。牛啊，好球啊！重新开始啊，0比0啊，请你集中啊。 Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Well, it was a very convincing opening game by Liu Chen and Oh Xuan-yi. And the three-time former world champions, Ahsan and Setiawan, needed to get the feet moving a little bit more. I suppose it's one of the issues, Steen, as the older you get, both you and I know that it takes longer to recover.
Ah, speak for yourself. Yeah,
okay,
it does.
It takes me longer to recover.
It does.
Service over.
Yeah, that is one of the problems, and especially the side they played on, where it was possible for Liu and Oh to make the court big. That was a challenge.
Nice. Great defense.
Oh, yeah, that's a good save.
Fabulous rally.
2-1.
He went for the winner there, Setiawan. That was not meant to come back, because you can see it's totally out of reach of Ahsan. Can't get to it. If he wanted to play his partner in Setiawan, he would have hit somewhere to the middle or in between the two players.
It's gone wide.
Service over, 2-all.
The good news for the Indonesians here in the first 5 rallies is, I think,
3,
that Liu Chen has not been able to sort of win the net in the same way he did in the first game.
Service fault called.
Service
too
fault
high.
called on
Service over.
Hendra Setiawan.
3.
Now, if my memory serves me correctly, Steen, in the match yesterday with this Indonesian pair against Ranki Reddy and Shetty, Setiawan was the only one not to get faulted.
That's right.
Yeah, good athletic play there from Mohamed Ahsan.
Service over.
I think it's going to be a
4,
locked service
3.
situation. Who can get out of it in a good way? The Chinese probably going to try and push the first one.
Oh, I don't believe it. Nice change of pace from Ushwani. But there was a defensive shot, I think it was from Mohammed Ahsan earlier in that rally. That was just extraordinary.
That
one. Crikey, how did he get that back? Oh, snatched at that.
Yeah, I should have just blocked it. Ushwani.
5, 4.
They've got two options in the service returns, the Chinese. They can block in front of the Indonesians, so they can push the first one and block the second. Probably depending on the quality of the serve.
Needs some much better rallies. Yeah.
Service over. 5.
I think your comment in the opening game, Steen, where it looked like a practice session where one pair was intent on attacking, the other pair reasonably happy to defend. I think there's no question that the Chinese pair, whenever possible,
they want to attack.
They do.
And they've won many titles, Ahsan and Setiawan, but never through their defense. Always the strong attacking game, the anticipation and the play in the service situation. Yeah, good play. But the Indonesians, I would try, as we saw here, 6, whenever Ushwani is at the front court, I would challenge him. That goes with the services, play the service return back to him.
Yeah.
But he's
service over. 6.
He's doing well as a backcourt player. It's like sort of CHN is sort of like blocking the front court, sort of scaring the Indonesians away from playing there too much. And then he's got a much easier task, Ushwani.
Yeah. I like that return of
service
serve.
Over.
Deep
7,
into the backhand corner
6.
of Ushwani. Hold and push. Most of the returns have been going to the mid-court area, haven't they?
Yeah.
Good flick.
It's a wild one, this follow-up from U. Much better variation. I think perhaps the Indonesians can
7.
benefit a little bit from getting a little bit ahead of himself, wanting to play the normal game, fast-paced flat game. And I just don't think he should challenge Ahsan and Setiawan in this game here. He should block the first time, and then when he's a little bit above the tape, then he can fire away.
Yeah. 7-all. Oh. Yeah. The intention
8,
was clear to
7.
see, and it was a good idea. Execution letting him down. Oh, it's long. He's missed it.
Service over, 8-all.
From a Chinese perspective, that's one of the situations where, yeah, that's bad luck. But he was there, he was covering it, and sort of still, in many ways, preventing the Indonesians from turning the rallies around there. So sometimes even a miss can be valuable.
Efficient backhand kill.
Service over, 9-8.
You know, of the two Indonesians, it looks like Mohamed Ahsan is the one that's struggling with his movement today.
I think it was yesterday as well. The thing is, we don't know if he's carrying a little injury. We can't see it because of the leggings that he's wearing.
10-8.
Of course, he had a nasty knee injury in the final of the All England, didn't he? On match point down.
Yeah.
Stood on court very sportingly.
Yeah.
So his opponents could savour the moment of victory.
And I think it's difficult to say. I think he's got a strapping on his right knee under those leggings there. We saw,
Service
I don't know if it
over,
was China Open or
9-10.
we're in the practice hall, went through the practice hall to get to our commentary positions, and he was practicing without leggings on there, and you could see the strapping. I'm not sure he's gotten away with it.
Oh, my goodness.
Service
what
over,
happened there?
11-9, interval.
Did Hendra Setiawan just give up on the rally, or was
It
there
looked like that.
or was there a fault called?
Ya kenceng tuh. Kalau mau drive lagi ke di arah
Academic, really, because there's no doubt that the Chinese pair are leading 11-9 in the second game, having already won the first.
Tengah, chop ke tengah, sekarang ke tengah. Tapi kalau lagi lu udah nyampe kenceng, misalnya mau kenceng ke si Liu-nya, kan boleh datang lagi. Si AO kan di sana misalnya, belokin ke sana ke si AO-nya, turunin si AO-nya, sama berani ngadu sama si AO-nya, jadi lu bisa nyerang terus. Ya, kalau kita paksa harus defend pressing aja. Pressing lurus, pasti hilang.
Court
Ya,
1,
kalau
20
nyerang
seconds.
pasti dia kecil.
Court 1,
Tunggu depan.
20 seconds.
Ya. Oke, masih bisa.
Yes.
Oh, it was a double hit. That's a great spot by the umpire. It was a double hit. Yeah. And look at Ahsan, he's raising his hand to say, yep, double hit. So
11-9.
sporting.
Play.
Gosh, we will miss this Indonesian pair when they eventually hang up their rackets, won't we? Oh, dear me.
Service over, 10-11.
I think they will still come back every second year or so to win a medal at the World Championships.
You never know,
No.
do you? Yeah, that's well put away.
Service over, 12-10.
They're playing a lot of tournaments, Ahsan and Setiawan. I don't really know if it sort of prevents them from being fully fit or it helps them keep going.
Yeah, great steepness of smash. Pull off the rally.
Service over, 11.
I think they just want to
12.
play as much and enjoy
Yeah.
it as much as possible while they can.
Yeah, and that's a good plan.
Yeah. No point doing it if you don't enjoy it.
I mean, when you can still beat the world number ones, then why would you quit?
Exactly.
Service over, 13-11.
World number ones and defending champions they beat yesterday. Frankie Reddy and Shetty.
Good shot.
Yeah, super.
Service over, wipe the court. 12-13. Yes.
Oh, launched himself
Service
towards
over.
the net there. Liu Chen.
14-12.
No holding back, is there?
Oh, that was what he did so well in the first game as well. Well, they've had a little bit more success here
Service
lately in
over.
the attack, Ahsan and Setiawan.
13-14.
First drop shot, and then the smash. I think Chinese needs to move the smasher
14.
whenever they have the chance to do it.
So back level. 14 all. Oh, goodness me. Seemed to rush
Service
that.
over.
Yes, I agree.
15.
Like they were getting on
14.
streak, and he was
Yeah.
feeling good about it.
Service over. 15 all.
很好，很好，没问题，再来。
Hold. Get ready. Service over. 16, 15.
Yeah. Good return from Setiawan, forcing the short
Service
lift.
over. 16
And that
all.
was put away with venom. Oh, that's well judged.
Yeah.
漂亮啊，漂亮啊！
Service over.
现在就
Really
快就
struggling,
到了
both pairs, to win
16.
points on serve.
They're so good in the returning situation, and they
Yeah.
go so sharp for it.
Yeah, well, there was a block early on in that rally from Liu Chen. It changed the whole
18,
momentum of the rally.
16.
看啊，他加力压一个强网，
Look at
别
this.
充分一点。
Final smash. Good placement, forcing the error. Well, 3 quick points and now just 2 points away
19,
from
16.
a third semi-final of the year for this Chinese combination. Beautiful. Yeah, way out of position. Setiawan wasn't expecting Mohammed Ahsan to go for that shot.
20, match point.
And here we are at
16.
match points already. And we're under 30 minutes for the entirety of the match.
Game.
Well, they had a great victory yesterday. Mohammed Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Always such great sportsmanship shown
Thank you.
by the Indonesian pair.
Thank you.
Well,
Match won by Liu Chen and
good return of
Yi.
serve.
21,
I'm not sure it
12,
had to be that
21,
tight.
16.
but the Chinese pair of Liu Chen and Wu Xuanyi safely through to the semi-final. 21-12, 21-16 in a match lasting just under 30 minutes. Isn't that extraordinary?
Okay.
So they take leave of centre stage. And the Chinese through to the semi-final. Coming up next, we'll turn our attention to women's doubles and former champions Matsumoto and Nagahara against the French pair, Lambert and Tran.
Service. Service over, 11-9, interval. Game.
Setiawan.